In this video, I'd like to predict the future by learning from the past. Listen to this. Some people see that photography as a business has a future before it, but many of us see too plainly that photography is like the old business of the professional writer. Now that everyone can read and write, they no longer employ people to write for them. Whoa, maybe photography is dead. It sounds like something that's written about impending AI imagery making photography a thing of the past. But actually, it's an article that was written in 1899. Some people 100 years ago thought that the advancements that made photography more accessible to non-technical people meant there was no point in making a business of it anymore. Despite that, and in all of those years since, there's always been plenty of room for professional photography. I think you'll agree that that article sounded strangely similar to the most recent cliches in photography. Oh no, AI means that anyone can make a professional picture now. Anyone who's been alive for more than 20 years will have a sense of déjà vu. If you've any sense of history, then you might have sensed that a pattern has emerged. Let me rephrase that oh no sentence. Oh no, the invention of roll film means that these Kodakers who don't know anything about chemistry can now take photographs. Oh no, this cheap cardboard box camera means that anyone can take pictures of their families now. Who's going to come to my studio? Oh no, now people can put different lenses onto this pocketable 35mm camera. Oh no, my friend got an automatic SLR. They know nothing about exposure and now they think they're a photographer. Automatic focusing too? Now any idiot could take a picture. Oh no, these tiny little point and shoots are everywhere. Maybe this is the end of serious photography. And those kids with Photoshop, they're thinking they're photographers too. Oh no, camera phones are everywhere and the pictures look good. Maybe everyone's a photographer now. I'm certain that film photographers who didn't know about the Schleimpflug principle were upset when digital cameras came onto the scene. Can someone who uses a professional camera on an auto exposure setting complain about the cell phone cameras chipping away at their revenue? I don't know. Every 20 years or so, everyone becomes a photographer because some technical skill is replaced with technology. Chemistry, exposure, focusing, they disappear one by one, and with every step change, the products of photography, the delivered images, get cheaper in both price and quality. They get more prolific too. It becomes accessible to more and more people, but people have always had a choice. In the age of AI, the choice is to make something cheap and cheerful that looks like everyone else's stuff, or make something personal and unique to them, something without the word artificial in its name. Cost and the technology might not even be a factor, but the time and thought and artistic skill that goes into a well-crafted picture goes a long way. That gulf between mass-produced and bespoke images is not a new problem. It's one that's really always been there, and it looks like it always will. I mean, even with high-quality cameras available to almost everyone, very few are able to convert that privilege into high-quality images. The world's been saturated with photographers for almost 200 years, but it's never been saturated with great photography. Even today, in the age of everyone has a camera in their pocket, there are local businesses in every town with poor pictures or stock pictures or even no pictures at all on their websites. The fact that everyone has access to a phone and everyone has access to technology doesn't actually mean that much. Lots of people have access to the tools that would make them a great chef. They're already in your kitchen, but very few people can make restaurant quality food. The tools don't necessarily mean that you'll get the final product that you're after. That's where time, education, skill, dedication come in. So here's the opportunity. Today, like every other day since 1839, thoughtful and skillful photography is still desirable. Of course, we should strive to stand out with what we produce, but I'm beginning to think that it might be easier than ever to stand out because the early adopter tech crowd seem to be really happy and excited about taking a step back.